Hey there, Andy Ruzicka with you, STL TV faithful. We have yet another great interview where we keep you up to date on what's happening in and around the area. Well, my next guest has an experience you don't want to miss at the Mo Roots Festival coming up. So Aaron Kam, thanks for joining me on this show.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Well, you're the lead singer of Aaron One Kam and the Drops. What can you tell me about the band?
The band, let's see, we are a three-piece band. I sing and play guitar. There's a bass player and a drummer. And we kind of mix a whole bunch of different styles together. Reggae, blues, soul, rock, even a little bit of Afrobeat. Kind of just a mixed bag of everything we've ever heard that we liked. And we kind of just mix it all together.
That's awesome. What can you tell me, what are some of your best influences, though?
Well, I kind of have influences that come from different areas. Like as far as like singers go, Toots from Toots and the Maytals, Otis Redding, like a lot of soul music, Bob Marley, obviously. I don't know, I really love Aretha Franklin. I don't know, I could go on forever, but but there's also like a guitar side where the old blues guys, Albert King, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Duane Allman was a big influence on me. But I listen to so many different styles and so many different things that it just goes, the list goes on forever,
Is there a reason you guys are the One Drops? What's the name behind Aaron Kam and the One Drops? Obviously
yes.
your name, you're the lead.
Yeah, my name's Aaron Kam. The One Drops is, a one drop is a traditional reggae beat where the kick drum emphasis is vacant from the one. So being that we do utilize a lot of reggae music, we decided to call it the One Drops.
And you're playing at the Mo Roots Festival coming up.
Yes, we sure are.
And you've been there for, I think, several years, you said.
Yeah, I want to say this will be the 8th year.
Wow.
Which seems like a lot. But we've been a band for 15 years, so we've been traveling and we've played so many shows and venues that after a while they kind of all start to like blend together in the old memory box,
Well, this one seems pretty cool, and for those of you at home, this one is going to be incredible because you can camp. It's at the Bass River Resort.
Yes.
You can camp. There's campsites, and it's kind of it feels like almost like a Woodstock type thing, maybe.
It's a pretty chill festival. There's a beautiful river right there. 2 stages. Big, huge trees and just open grassy fields and real nice vibe. So.
And it's September 21st through the 23rd.
Yep.
So it's a good long stretch of time. You guys are actually playing twice.
Mm-hmm. We're playing Friday and Saturday night. I think we'll probably go on around 10:30-ish both nights, and then play till midnight or after.
That's incredible. Yeah. And just what do you plan for people when you have to do 2 different sets for people in the same weekend?
We generally have never really been big on making set lists.
Okay.
I always kind of just go with the flow and kind of try to feel like what feels right. But the main goal for a 2-night festival is to not repeat anything.
Okay.
So, and we do have enough tunes to be able to do that. We play all original stuff, but we've released 5 albums over the years, so we've got a bag of tricks, This festival could be a little more interesting. I'm sorry. We might have to plan it out because we're planning on having some guest musicians sit in with us, like keyboards, horns, and possibly vibraphone.
That's awesome. With other bands that are going to be at the festival too.
Yeah, for sure.
And one of the bands you had mentioned you had an early influence from. Are any of them is it special? Don't want to spoil who the guest is going to be, or can you tell us?
No, we could talk about it. I think the band you're referring to is called Giant Panda Gorilla Dub Squad, which is a mouthful. But they're kind of similar to us, but a little more roots reggae.
Okay.
I don't believe it'll be any of those guys. There are, let's see, Mike Dillon, who's a fabulous vibraphone amongst other things, percussionist. I think we might try to get him to sit in with us. Nate Hershey, who's an organ player, who's played on some of our albums. Dave Gorelli, who's also an organ keyboard player, who's played on some of our albums. And then some of the horn guys from Funky Butt Brass Band, which they're local to St. Louis. So we'll see how it works, but it could be an exciting show.
That does sound exciting.
Yeah.
And I am interested because you just said earlier that you don't typically have set lists. How do you have to just call out? You're the lead. You're like, hey, let's hit this one right now.
Yeah, I generally just call them out. You know, a few songs we have like symbols for. Like we have a song called "Big Tall Trees," and I'll just do that, and the guys will know what I'm talking about.
That's awesome. The band just knows.
Yeah.
The drummer's like, all right, here we go. Boom, boom.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we've got Sean Rayla plays the drums, and Andy Doris is the bass guitar.
That's awesome. You guys been together 15 years.
Yeah.
And you've traveled all over the country.
Yep.
What's kind of some of the festivals that you, besides this one, that you really remember, or events or venues that are really memorable?
You know, it kind of is just different each time, but we really like Minneapolis. We really like Chicago. Let's see. We've had some good times in Texas. Like, I really do like playing outdoors, just because the sound seems to move around a little differently and gives it more room to kind of, instead of like bouncing right back at you, it kind of spreads out. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if I could get into specifics. I like, you know, any venue or any place could be my favorite in that moment. It just depends.
And this festival's outdoors, of course.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
Roots.
Yeah.
You mentioned the trees. Does that ever? I guess that would be good because it might have some shade for you guys. Maybe.
Yeah, I've always, just in general, been a fan of big trees, and I feel like they're good for us as humans, like to, you know, kind of just relax us and get us out into nature, you know.
And do you know any other band? Can you mention any other bands that are playing that people would be familiar with?
Yeah, like I said, Mike Dillon will be there, Giant Panda, Funky Butt Brass Band will be there. I believe Cass Haley will be there. Let's see, who else is gonna be there? Not sure. I wish I had a list in front of me, but there's a bunch, and it'd be easy to look up. Mo Roots Festival.
Absolutely.
Dave Gorelli and the Playadors. That's about all I can think of right now.
So what is the? How can people follow you as a band now? What do you?
You know, if you type in Aaron Kamm, the last name is spelled Kamm, and the one drops, or, you know, anything close to that. The internet's pretty good about filling in the blanks, but our website is aaronkamm1drops.com. Instagram is aaronkamm1drops, and the same with Facebook.
And also, there we have it on the screen. And for the festival itself, though, do you have to buy tickets? How do people get to go to the festival? It's in Steelville as well. I should mention that.
Yeah, Steelville, Missouri, which is about approximately 90 minutes from St. Louis. You can buy tickets online, or you can buy them at the gate. But either way.
And is it per day, or is it the whole weekend?
I think you can do either way.
Oh, okay.
Depends on, you know, if you can't make the first night, I believe just Saturday will be cheaper than getting the ticket for both. And
it's up there on your screen. It is September 21st through the 23rd at the Bass River Resort. You can purchase tickets there. You can purchase or go to the website or go to the number. So thanks so much, Aaron. I know you got a busy schedule coming up with this festival, so appreciate your time. Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Yeah. Again, that festival, if you want to see it, it's in Steelville, Missouri, September 21st to the 23rd. You want to check it out, it's the Mo Roots Festival. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.